That's right, every good fishing trip starts at Walmart. Not really. I just didn't plan this one out too well, and I'm going to do some bridge fishing this morning, so I needed some road runners. Didn't have any in the tackle box, so this is on the way. Stop and get some gear. Hopefully we're successful this morning. So appreciate you tuning in, watching another episode of Jiggin with Jake. Come along with me. We'll see how we do. Y'all, we're almost down here. The funny thing about this particular spot, if you're not down here super early, sometimes you don't get a good spot. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that I beat most of the guys out here this morning. I don't have too much faith in that though. It's 6:50. I should have been down here about 20 minutes ago most likely, but it's a Friday morning, so you never know. Some of these folks may be at work and there may be a decent spot left open for me. First parking spot, 2 cars. Biggest question is are they going to be on this corner spot? No. Bike in one of the spots that I want. Oh yeah, no. Should have been down here an hour ago. There's like freaking 8 cars up here. I'll be lucky to even park. They're packing in like rats. Look at all of them. I guess I get the last parking spot that there is. Whoever else is fishing down here this morning is going to have to find themselves a different place to park. Let's go. All right, well, we're going to see if we can find us a spot down here. We'll squeeze in somewhere, I'm sure. I do believe we can get down right here. Yep, this'll do. I'm gonna start off throwing a 16th ounce Roadrunner whitehead with a glow blue dancer from Brush Pile Jigs. Had good luck on this color down here last year. Another nice trick. See how narrow that is? Take your pair of needle nose, open your hook gap up a little bit. That'll result in some better hook sets. I got some tight quarters down here. There's one. About on time. That's a solid fish. we go. Starting the day. Man, oh man, he buried that thing. No need in bumping that one. Let's see if there's a couple more out there. Switched colors about 3 times. Tried up several different countdowns. And that one was on about a 2-second count. Had a lot of shad popping out here on top of the water this morning, so they got to be feeding. It's just all about finding what they want. So we're at spot number 2. Today's been fraught with peril. I had the camera set to photo instead of record, so a lot of footage, well, I don't even have. I've got pictures of it. But we are on to spot number 2 of the day of bridge fishing. First spot was overran with people and only produced 1 fish, which I may or may not have gotten on camera. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of crowded fishing spots. Yeah, that usually means the fish are biting, but that also means that that place is getting hammered, which is exactly what was going on over there this morning. A little bit deeper, and we're going to try and float this along that bridge column out there. Needed to get a little farther out, but we'll see what happens. There's a fish. Well, that didn't take too long now, did it? Yep, and he's what we're looking for. Mr. Crappie. Ain't a very big guy. This lake I'm fishing today has a 9-inch length regulation and a 15 fish per day limit. Let's hope that some of the bigger fish are sitting out in that same area. All I was doing was letting the wind kind of work that bobber back through this bridge, giving that bobber just a little twitch here and there. Bridges can be a very good place to fish because it does hold a lot of bait, and with a lot of bait comes the feeding fish. Go. Just had to move around a little bit. Now he came off. He was a little dinker anyway. See if maybe there's another one over there. There's one. That's one. But he's a teeny tiny feller. Look at that little baby. Shoot. Little 4-inch fish right there. Gotta get a whole lot bigger than that, folks. Found two sitting over here though. Let's hope maybe there's a couple bigger ones over here, maybe. Yep, I believe we found them. The question is whether there's any size to them or if they just stay this big. Surely there's got to be a couple of big guys swimming around with these fellers, right? Gotta have somebody keeping an eye on them babies. Now, the one bad thing about bridge fishing is you get a lot of road noise. Doesn't bother you so much when the fish are biting. That kind of makes me wonder what's going on along this bank over here to my right. Been fishing up underneath that bridge with not a lot of good results. Start pitching over here to the right of the bridge and start catching fish. Maybe there's a few stacked up along over there. Bunch of dankers. My golly, he hit it in that exact same spot. He's got commitment issues. Ooh, a little double jiggy. I was about ready to say this is the last cast. And I finally got that guy to commit. Another dinker. That's number 5. I said last cast in my head. But I didn't say it out loud, so we're gonna take a couple more. Another dinker-doo. Shoot, I think he may be the smallest yet. Plagued by dinks. Like I said, there's got to be old mom or dad hanging out over there keeping an eye on these little ones. You can't just leave them unattended like that. You know what I'm saying? Big old bass or catfish come along here and eat that guy for breakfast. Surely mom or dad's sitting out there. No, I think I just caught mom or dad. Yep, that's a real nice fish. I told you, mom or dad be hanging out there keeping an eye on them. Yes, sir. Now that right there is a slab. He'd probably go 12 inches. I don't have my bumper with me because I'm not keeping fish, but we'll get down here and let this guy go. That's what we're after, not them little ones. Come on now. There he goes. Thank you. Now that we caught mom or dad, let's see if grandpa's sitting over there Maybe it's a family reunion. Now the real funny thing about where all these fish are coming from is there's this tree right here coming out over the water, and it ain't even coming out very far, maybe 3 or 4 foot. But for some reason, the only place I've been able to consistently catch fish is right out in front of it. Always try to look for those things, try those spots, and see if they're holding fish. Now, who knows, there may be something underneath there. There may be an old tree that fell over that these fish are stacked up on. Reading the bank is always a good thing to do. All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this one up. As you could tell, the fishing wasn't real great out here this morning, but bad day fishing's better than doing almost anything else. Caught a bunch of small ones, came across old Big Mama, and that was about it. But it was good to be out, you know, getting into December. Nice days like this are few and far between, so I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. Appreciate you tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, bell notification if you'd like to be notified of my upcoming videos. Like I always say, guys, you can't catch them sitting on the couch. We'll see you on the next one.